First of all, I want to tell you that this piece I'm about to do is going to be in my new book coming out December 1st. So I'm doing 2 anthologies. One's called Confessions, one called Confessions Part 2. And it's basically if you could have the courage to say something, what would you say? So pre-orders are available. I can send you a link. Let me know. So but I'm Rian Jenkins, also known as a Misfit. But I wrote this poem. I kept hearing it. And matter of fact, I immediately when I wrote it, called Bugsy and Karen and read it to him.
Oh.
And I was supposed to do it that next day, but things didn't work out. But I'm going to read it first, then kind of see if y'all get what I'm talking about. But you probably will. But it's called Where Are My Flowers? In the beginning of the pandemic, panic and chaos exposed fears, failures, and truths. No one knew how else this disease would rip another normal ideal into shreds. Churches, schools, and other places we constantly frequented were seldomly visited due to the fear of being eradicated by COVID. And in the midst of panic and uncertainty, I refused to lose my sanity. And every now and again, I would breathe relief, a sign that would bring joy, a hope of a brighter tomorrow. It seemed that parents finally understood. Parents finally singing our praises. Parents said we deserved raises, all because they had to teach their own children. Mm-hmm. Complaints could build a skyscraper to heaven. How in the world do we teach the class of sometimes 20, 30, and 40 different personalities and capabilities, and yet you struggle is real with your 1 or 2 or 4? Now all of a sudden you adorn us with a crown as the greatest profession and a cape for being the superhero who has battled through every villain unimaginable. You make promises and never forget another Teacher Appreciation Week. You make promises to support the teacher's needs and wants to just truly feel value. Well, can I be honest with you? We're still waiting for our flowers. It is October and we ain't trying to wait on April to bring showers that bring forth May flowers. Teacher Appreciation Week means nothing if we don't have the resources and the peace of the greatest profession that has been more than just a blessing, but a conduit of magic. We are the great conductors who orchestrate this world to spin. Now, I'm not saying we are God, but we are definitely his descendants who took on this calling to impact knowledge, guidance that empowers your children to be the most prosperous generation. We impact nations, yet you want to handicap our lessons by creating standards asking us to erase history. Right. You want to empty bookshelves because the books can only mirror what you reflect your ideology. Mm-hmm. Anything contradictory getting banned and burned. Freedom of speech is only given to the school board members who have their hidden agendas to reflect what they believe is the greatness of our country. The legacy of eradicating anything that doesn't reflect domination of any nation. A land already inhabited by Native Americans. A land that was built by enslaved Africans. A land we are indoctrinated to sing songs about how it is ours, but it never seemed to reap anything but scraps you didn't want from the harvest we planted. Again, I ask, where are our flowers? Pay raises are just a small portion of the bouquet. What about enough sick days to cover unexpected illnesses or just needing a day for recover mentally? Why don't you add administration who supports the heartbeat of the school? They are willing to fight policies that push more gifted beings into other professions because they're tired of the pressure. Yes. We would also like parents who know we are here to serve, reemphasize that was already been learned, and we are humans who want the best. So please allow grace to proceed from your lips before you're quick to attack and shoot daggers that never take back and ask to help bandage the wounds you cause. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, we need all of you to collectively hear our plea and actually do something like vote. Bring the same attendance you do to Friday night's lights, to the polls, to the SIC, to the PTO, and the school board meetings. We can't keep watching the institution crumble and patch it up with scotch tape and glue sticks. Come on now. We are sick of sitting in the nosebleed sections while legislations create more problems. I mean policies that only cater to the minority, a whole faculty who just wants to be valued for doing what you could never do effectively, which is to cultivate our babies into leaders who will hopefully want to be teachers because they witnessed their heroes finally receiving their capes.